This is the main screen for the FM Touch program, Antique Buyer. This is the main screen. There's a record for each individual purchase that's done. This one was done in November of 2008, where we purchased antique items for $1,154. The way this program works, there's a buyer and a seller relationship. In the case of a search, we're looking at a seller and what he has to offer. It may mean a trip to the location to inspect the items, or they may be purchased over the internet. In this case, we would look at the price that they're offering, make an offer, and either accept it and then purchase. In this case, we would be buying it through the Antique Buyer screen. There's comment area for making comments about this. Now, because this is on the computer, this part of the screen would be the part that would be shown on the portable device. In the computer, there would be a drop-down list that would list the different screens. In this case, the one we're on, the main, a search portal, and a buying portal, and two detail portals that match up with the search and the purchase. Also, a buyer's listing, which lists all the purchases for all the records, so we can search and sort on those. Let's go back and do a search portal look. In the case of the search portal, there's the same date information for record 1. In this case, we're looking at a buy maybe from Bennett Furniture in North Carolina for either a desk or a lamp. The client wanted $1,200 and $350 respectively. We made an offer and actually purchased the item for $900, and this is the status that we show that on. We talked to Ben in this case, and we did this at 12 in the afternoon where we made the visit. This item was very good and the other was average. Because it was average at $350, we chose to make an offer of $170, and we felt that even at that it was too expensive. Let's take a look at what we actually purchased by looking at the buying portal. And the buying portal looks very much the same, except in this case the item from Bennett's was purchased on 12/9. We made an offer of $900 and got it accepted. We went back, and in this one for fair condition, we chose one item at $160, so we took a $10 discount. If you take the totals for the line totals, it came up to $1,154, is which we saw in the first screen. There was an additional cost of $75 and $19 for shipping via FedEx. That would show in the listing summary. In the detail portal, let's just pick the buying portal. You can see that there's a picture of the item and the information about the shipping and the subtotal. Going back to the other portal, let's go to look at the actual listing, which is not on the buttons on these screens because it's not a part of what would be showing on the portable device. In this case, we're going to go down and look at the buyer's screen. Now, it's not all shown in this view. The one thing it does show, and a summary total, is what was actually purchased. By clicking on either of the buttons, it'll take you to the record that's related to this file. So if we went to both of these, by the way, we're in record 1. If we click on either one, it'll take us to that record. So let's go back to the main screen. Remember now that this is the only part that shows on the portable device, and the other screen the same way would be in landscape view. If you have any questions about this program, please refer to emailing us on the address given. Thank you for taking this tour.